you see in a stadium with that spontaneous manifestation of awe, the possession of the entire stadium often. And it's almost entirely unconscious because they get up on their feet before they think. And it's an act of worship, essentially, for that prowess shown, for that demonstration of how to hit the mark. And that's part of the imitative spirit, I think. It's part of imitating what's competent and heroic.
So I disagree with that analysis because I'm a Durkheimian. I just, what would Emil Durkheim say about that? Is it that people are so amazed at the skill with which that guy kicked a ball into a net? I don't think so. Sports events of the kind you describe, that never happens with soccer in the United States. For us, it's more football and sometimes basketball. But of the kind you described, it's the pleasure. Anybody listening to this can probably think of times when they either sung in a choir or played in a band or played on a sports team, and you have that feeling of really becoming one. That is a quasi-mystical or mystical experience. It's a sort of a loss of self emerging into something larger.
Yes.
That's my argument about the higher and lower level, the level of the sacred and the level of the profane. And Durkheim uses those terms. We can briefly enter the realm of the sacred. If you're going to go see a football game, would you rather have an excellent view of the game alone in a room with an excellent screen, or maybe even just an excellent window? Or would you rather be part of the whole crowd that does the wave? I mean, think about the wave.
No, I agree with you.
People spontaneously figured out how they could become a superorganism.
Yeah, so, no, I'm not disagreeing at all. And I do think there's a collective element of that worship that's exactly in keeping with what you're describing. And it does unite people in the imitation of a spirit in exactly the same way that they're united in a concert or when they're playing in a band. I think those are all manifestations of the same thing. And so I'm not saying that it's only individual by any stretch of the imagination, because in the stadium, they're united around that.